Winter weather is here, and we have been putting our furnaces to the test. And some of you have been asking the question, why does my furnace fan keep running? Well, before you get on the phone to get a professional out to your house, we've got Shawn McGraw here from American Veteran with a few things to check first. Hi, Shawn, how have you been doing?
Good morning. We've been busy. Been trying to keep up with the demand, and I do want to say thank you so much for customers for being patient with us. It's been a balancing act between making sure the team's safe on the road and still making the demand calls. They're not going to do anybody any good if they're, spun out in a ditch somewhere. So I appreciate the patience.
Well, I know you're doing the best you can to take care of everybody. You're giving us some advice this morning today, too. You say that the easiest check that you recommend is taking a look at the thermostat. What do we need to know about that?
Yeah, back to that original question. The fan's always running. Well, the simplest thing on there is make sure the fan is in the auto position. If it's in the on position, it's doing what's supposed to. It's running all the time. So making sure that's in the auto position. That can be a good telltale of an actual problem on the furnace as well. If your house is cold, it's in a call for heat, but you don't have any heat coming out of the furnace and the blower's running. A lot of times what that will be is the high limit switch on the furnace has failed. So if that's the case, usually the cause of that, so what's happening is the furnace overtemped, and in doing so the furnace shuts off the flame, shuts off the burner, and keeps the fan running constantly to allow the heat exchanger to cool off. Usually the cause of that is just dirty air filter or bad airflow. So check your filters, make sure all the registers are open. Go ahead and reset the furnace. If it happens again, then definitely give us a call. We'll check you out.
Great. And what are some other common issues that come up with furnaces, especially during winter weather? Anything else we need to know?
Yeah, a lot of the nuisance that people are having right now is directly due to that winter weather on the furnace. So making sure that the condensate line coming out the furnace is clear. If it's buried up in ice, then the furnace is actually going to trip off because it's not able to drain. So making sure that's cleared, making sure there's no snow or debris, bird's nest, mice nest on the intake of the furnace, on the air intake. That'll cause you more headaches as well. So quick, simple tips.
And I know that heat pumps are going to have longer than normal run times. What do you want people to understand about that?
Yeah, the heat pump is taking the air, what heat is outside, and transferring it inside through the refrigerant cycle. As it gets really cold outside, when we drop into the 20s, it's going to have a hard time keeping up. So yes, you're absolutely right. It's going to have longer than normal run times. You're going to notice defrost cycles coming on more commonly. So if there's frost on the outside unit, that's normal. That's normal operation. Usually it'll defrost there. If it is blocked up with ice, then that's not normal. So if you go out there and it's a giant ice cube, then go ahead and shut the system off at the circuit breaker, and you can do one of two things, is just allow it to defrost normally as the sun hits it, or you can get on there with some warm water and defrost it that way. Just don't try picking away the ice manually. You'll tear it up. And make sure the power is off. If it does it without this inclement weather that we're having, then there's probably a problem with the defrost cycle and you need to get someone out to look at it.
Yep, there are certainly times when a homeowner does need to call in a professional, but you also have great videos on YouTube and on your website that can help with troubleshooting. What kind of content can people find?
We're constantly building that content, so as we get questions, we try to bring up a video on there. Some of it's goof off stuff, because we do like to have fun here, but a lot of it is just useful little tips, kind of what we were talking about, and we'll kind of go through the process with you. So usually 3-4 minute videos and on your way.
Very good. And for people who don't want to worry about a thing, they don't have to because of your full battle rattle, your all-in-one comfort plan. Tell us about that.
That came from listening to our customers, and really what we heard from discussions in people's homes is that they want a new system, yes, but they're tired of dealing with it. So what we did was we wrapped everything all in one. So we go ahead and replace the system, put a brand new system in. We also take care of the maintenance for the next 10 years. Twice a year we'll be out there maintaining that system. On top of the maintenance, we're going to clean the coils, the indoor coils, we'll clean the blower wheels, clean all the condensate lines out. Everything is taken care of. And while we're out there, we're checking it to make sure that there aren't any small things that are going to turn into big things. And as we find those small things wearing out, we replace them. And the best part is you don't get charged anything else. So it's 10 years completely taken care of for you.
Well, that's peace of mind, and people will certainly love to work with you. They can contact American Veteran at the number on screen, 435-0822, or they can visit AmericanVeteranAC.com. Shawn McGraw, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Y'all take care. God bless. Hey, look, if y'all are looking for more tips, we're always looking for your feedback and we want to answer your questions, and we will on a regular basis on our YouTube channel. So subscribe right here to our YouTube channel, not here, here to our YouTube channel. And we'll try to make sure we take care of all the questions and answer them efficiently for you. Y'all take care. God bless.